Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome to my channel, AC Shaman TV. This is the reading for April 2018, and if you find that it doesn't resonate for you, please check out your rising sign and your moon sign. I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers, and if you're new, welcome, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. And so without further ado, let's get started. Hello Virgo, this is your reading. Okay, so your first card is the Ten of Winter. The next card is the Princess of Summer. And the Princess of Summer has the essence of being gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. And the next card is Ego card. And this is talking about you moving on. This is about you taking this opportunity to finally move forward. Things have come to an end. Whatever challenges, difficulties that you're going to be or you have been experiencing are now coming to an end. And it's important for you to not allow fear to keep you from moving forward. Not allowing fear to keep you where you know you no longer want to be. So know that for you to move forward, you have to let go of the fear and be gentle with yourself, as this is a difficult, challenging situation for you. It's a very emotional situation for you, but it's something that you need to do. You need to move onward. You need to move forward. And you can do that. You can move in the direction that you want. You can move towards greener pastures. And you don't have to stay where you've been. Because maybe you're concerned about what is out there for you. Especially when you already know what you know where you are. It's not a mystery to you. But in order to get out of the situation that you've been in, it's about taking that journey, and it may be unknown, but it's time to move forward. It's time to move onward, okay? Let's see what the additional message is. And it may be scary, and that's why it's important for you to be gentle with yourself, okay? And the card is Purification. And it says, it is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. And so this is talking about you being able to let go of the fear. Cleanse your mind of the unknown and the fear of the unknown, and know that it's important for you to move forward. It's important for you to realize that you don't have to stay in this state that you've been in. And if it takes some writing or some, spending some quiet time, really looking at your situation, and being gentle with yourself and acknowledging that, yes, this is scary. This is something I'm not sure what's going to happen. Allow yourself to experience those. Allow yourself to voice that so that you can move forward from it, so that you can realize that for you to move in the direction that you want, it'll be important for you to not allow fear to keep you where you are. And know that things will get better. It just seems scary right now, but things will get better. And in order for that to get better, you have to move yourself out of where you are. So this is a time for you to start detoxing your mind of the worries and the fear and the concern that is keeping you where you are. And you for yourself know that you want to move forward. You want to move on to something better. Whatever your situation is, know that for you to move forward, you have to take that journey, okay? Let's see what your health and wellness is. And the card is Expect a Miracle. And it says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for your miraculous intervention and healing energy, which has restored the health of, and you can name, if somebody you know is been ill, you can name that person. But know that, things are going to be getting better for whoever it is, whether it's yourself or someone who has been unwell. And that they will be moving in the direction that you hope that you would like to see them or yourself, okay? Let's see what the additional message is. And the card is Cycles and Rhythms. And it says, honor the cycles of your body, energy level, and emotions. And so this is talking about acknowledging whatever it is that you're feeling, whatever your body is experiencing, or whatever your emotions are. It's important to acknowledge it and pay attention to it. And I am getting that this is also tied in with your situation. That's why it's important to do some purification, do some writing, so that you can acknowledge whatever it is that you're experiencing, whatever emotions that you're feeling. And that way you can move forward, you can release it, and you can move in the direction that you want to. But it's important to know that you are going to have different feelings, different emotions, and it's okay, but it's important to pay attention to them as well, okay? Let's take a look at the love relationship for the couples, and then we'll look at the singles. And the card is engagement. And it says your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And so there might be some of you who are going to be moving your relationship to a more committed relationship, whether you're going to get engaged and then maybe get married, or for those of you who are already married, it's about being able to move your relationship to a higher level, to ascend your relationship to where you would like to see it go. And all of that it involves engaging, communicating and realizing the commitment you're making to each other, whether you're going to be getting engaged or if you're wanting to deepen your relationship and continue to move it forward. It's about being able to communicate and to be committed to ascending your relationship, okay? Let's see what the additional message is. And the card is Sorceress. And it says, you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And so this is talking about you having the ability, you having the tools, you knowing what steps you need to take to move your relationship in the direction you want it to ascend your relationship. You know what is involved in order for you to make that happen. You know what you need to do to make the type of commitment you need to make to move your relationship, if you're getting engaged, to the level that you want it to go. So you know all that you need to do and what is required for you to do that. And so it's about tapping in to that intuitive part of yourself and listening to what you're guided to do, what steps you need to take, okay? Let's see what the message is for the singles. And the card is Children. And it says your love life is being affected by children. And so this is talking about those of you who have kids and you're wanting to get out there and start dating, but you're concerned about your children. This is talking about you knowing that you can take that step and you can start putting yourself out there. You just need to make sure you're giving your children the time they need and the assurance that you're gonna be there for them if they're old enough to understand. But making sure you have the child care that you need in order to start putting yourself out there, start looking into that. But it doesn't mean that when you start dating someone, you have to introduce them to your children right away. Get to put yourself out there and, get to meet people and get to know people. Take it one step at a time and start putting yourself out there. And if you have people who can watch your children that you feel comfortable and that you trust, then that might make it easier for you to start putting yourself out there. So let's see what the additional message is. card is child. So this is really about children all together. It's it's something that you have to really spend some time and reassure yourself. Reassure yourself that it's okay to start putting yourself out there, and your children will be okay if you're spending time with them. They understand that you're putting yourself out there now. You're going to start dating, you're going to meet people, if they're old enough to understand. If they're not old enough to understand, then give yourself the comfort by having the proper child care so that you can do that, so that you can start putting yourself out there. If you're single and you're wanting to have a child, know that everything happens in divine time. So be easy with yourself. Take time and know that the right person will come for you that you will meet. Don't spend time worrying about, that you don't have children right now and you want to have a child. Know that everything happens in divine time, and not to rush it, but be gentle. Take it one day at a time, but make sure you're putting yourself out there, doing things that you want to do. And, when you meet someone, maybe you'll want them to understand that, you would like to have children in your future. So that way you're not spending time with somebody who actually doesn't want to have children. So you want to make sure you're clear about that and not wait 2 years later to have that conversation. Okay, so whatever your situation is around children, it's important to communicate, whether it's communicating to your children if they're older, or communicating to the potential person that you meet that that's something that you would like to have. Then be open about it or be upfront about that, okay? So overall, don't let fear keep you from moving forward. As challenging or as difficult as whatever it is that you're going through, it's important for you to move forward. It's important for you to move out of the place that you're in. And for you to do that, you have to change your mindset and not let fear keep you where you are. So I hope that was helpful, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.